Hi guys, so Red Nose Day is coming up, so I thought I'd show you my Red Nose collection. Okay, so I have 6 red noses, 2 from each year, so I have 2 from this year, 2 from the year before, and 2 from the year before that. So we're just going to work through them, starting with my very oldest nose up to my latest nose, which I actually got today. So yeah, let's get started. So this was the year before last year. It's 2 noses. Okay, so this is my very first nose in my collection. Now, of course, red noses were available then, but I wasn't collecting them. And I really like this nose. There's a lot of detailing. There's this really big mouth right here. And you can see the little scales on here, which, like, a really nice design. You've got these little bumps. And it's really 3D. Oh, I'm putting my mouth back in. It's really 3D and nice to feel, and it's smooth. And there's these really nice bumps which help you to put it on, sort of. Oh, people are coming up and down the stairs. And yeah, it's got a ton of detailing which I really like. Next we have this guy, and he does have a couple of defects. There's paint gone over here. And some other defects, but all red noses have defects, guys. Like, it just happens because, like, whenever you get a red nose out the back, then you will be able to spot defects if you look hard enough, depending on how many defects there are. So again, great detailing with scales again. It's nice and 3D and you can feel it. This one does have a rip. It's my only red nose with a rip, but yeah. Okay, so last year, I got these 2 noses. So, yeah. First, I got this vampire nose. And as you can see, in comparison to these older noses, like, there definitely isn't as much detail, which I sort of, like, wish there was more detail on these noses. They don't have any, like, cool effects, like scales or anything. And I mean, you can still feel them, but they don't have as much detailing, and they're really basic designs. And they're not even as cute. Like, if you just look at these, they're really cute. And then, like, if we have this guy, just like, you know, I mean, I still really like it. It's a really smooth and modern design, but I just prefer how much effort has obviously gone into making, say, this nose. Oh, and by the way, these 2 noses didn't come in blind bags, so you could actually choose which one you got, and there's 3 available. And then the guy with with this, that was when we first got blind bags. So yeah, I mean, it's a really smooth and modern design in my opinion. This guy doesn't have any rips or anything. And it's really sleek. So, I mean, I quite like it, but I do prefer more detailing because it just shows, like, the effort that Comic Relief have put in. But it's still raising money for charity, so I'm always going to be buying red noses until, like, if they ever go out or until I die. So, yeah, and then my collection will be massive. Okay, so my next nose is this nose from the same year as this vampire guy. By the way, I should have kept the packaging so I know their actual names from the years, but I didn't actually keep the packaging, so yeah. This guy, again, he doesn't have much detailing, and he's, like, a really white nose, like, he only has, it's probably more white than red, so yeah, I'd say this is probably the whitest nose I've ever seen, definitely in my collection. Again, it has really big eyes and, like, tiny pupils. So I kind of prefer the pupils bigger because then they look way cuter. It does have a little bit of detailing on his suit. But I would prefer, again, if, like, there was as much detail as this guy. Okay, so this year, we've got these 2. So let's get on with this. So the first one I got this year was this guy. And I actually know these 2 names because I have kept the packaging. So I'm just going to go get that. Okay, so I've got the packaging here. Just turn over, it has got a little bit of we've got all these different red noses. The ultra rare nose as well here. So the name of this guy is the Snortherer. Now this guy straight away you can see a defect on his eye. I don't know if you can see it very well in this video, but he does have like a defect where there's some sort of weird like string or something on his eye that's got painted. Like it's really rough on there. On this light, it looks like this eyebrow is just weird, but if you like tilt it, you can see it. But yeah, again, not very much detailing, but there is still a nice hat with a moon and some stars on it. And again, pretty sleek and modern design. And finally, the one I got today, which is the newest member of my collection. He is called the Sniffer. So yeah. And I really like this nose. Now, my brother actually got this one, but he'd already got this guy, so it was a double, and we only get 2 every year, traditionally. So, yeah, so I decided, even though I did prefer DJ Boogie better, I decided to swap, because I didn't want him having to double. I don't know if you'll be able to see DJ Boogie. There he is. Boogie. But yeah, I just prefer him, but yeah, I'm sure, I'll go and ask my brother for some of his and see if I can show you guys them. Now, some of his are lost, and he started collecting them last year since I was collecting them. But yeah, some of them aren't in very good condition because he doesn't look after them very well. But yeah, so, okay, so I've finished doing my red nose collection. I guess I hope you enjoyed. You probably didn't. I know this video was a bit weird and cheesy. I mean, who would collect red noses? But hey, that is my red nose collection. So if we just get them right here, what we're done with. Oh, you know, one of them's gone now. Oh, is it? Okay, so I'm just gonna line them all up so you guys can see as like an outro sort of thing. There we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye.